to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906.
Erickson, Kelson and Associates in Spirit Lake are proud supporters of the Spirit Lake Indians. Our team at Erickson Kelson is dedicated to helping your business be the best it can be. Optimize your performance with us at Erickson, Kelson and Associates in Spirit Lake. Go Indians!
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames in the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
It's time to take your passion of fishing to a whole new level with a new Triton boat. At Great Lakes Marine, they have a passion for putting fishermen like yourself in the boat of your dreams. Triton continues to lead the way in fiberglass fishing boat innovation. Whether you're a veteran tournament angler or a dedicated novice learning the ropes of a great sport, get on the water today with a new Triton bass boat powered by Mercury. Let them show you all the features Triton has to offer. Great Lakes Marine Service and Sales, Highway 9 in Spirit Lake.
Whether you are freshening up your current decor, building new, or just looking for custom window treatments, Interior Sewing by Lisa has you covered with draperies, pillows, and Hunter Douglas blinds. Call me for your free in-home consultation at 712-320-3492.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare, Lake.
Putting the team above themselves and working hard to achieve their goals. They are the first class to be part of 5 Lakes Conference championships. They were a part of 1 state appearance and several regional finals. Between the 3 of them, they have several all-conference, all-district, and all-state acknowledgments. But the best part about them is that their teammates and coaches absolutely adore them. We feel extremely blessed to be participating this season. The main reason both the coaches and players were so excited to be able to have a season is that we get to coach and play with this very special group of seniors one more year. Let's meet these seniors. Our first senior, Izzy Backus, with her parents Nicole and John Backus. Izzy can light up a room anytime she wants into it. Coach Fisher loves her witty jokes and that upbeat personality. She has played several different positions for the team throughout her career, and she goes out to the field with a smile on her face, ready to help the team every single one of them. She also hits the ball harder than any high schooler Coach Fisher has ever seen. She will never forget the line drive she took off the foot in Esterville off of Izzy's back. Coach Fisher has loved those suburban rides with the girls this year as she's gotten to bond with them off the field. They have been much more enjoyable than the ride to Pocahontas a few years ago, the girls could tell you about. We will all miss Izzy's charismatic personality as well as her softball talents. There's no doubt that she will excel in her future as she moves on to the University of Iowa. Ladies and gentlemen, Izzy Backus. Introducing our next senior, Emma Janis. Emma is here tonight with her parents, Jody and Greg Janis. Emma's the sweetest girl you'll ever meet. Coach Fisher's favorite thing about Emma is that, yes, she is extremely sweet, but she also knows how to give it back when you're joking around with her. She has developed into a spectacular leader on this team. She probably doesn't know that Coach knows this, but Emma keeps the girls in the dugout locked into the game at all times. Emma has been a rock-solid third baseman for the last several years. She's made many great plays at the hot corner at third, and arguably the most important game she's ever played in at Boynton Hall to help advance our team to the state tournament. She's also been Emma Clutch Janis, getting many base hits in crucial situations to help the team win close conference games. Emma's the type of person you want your little girl up to be just like. She works hard, she's talented. We will miss her work ethic, her softball ability, and her smiling face next year. The track team at Northwestern College is truly getting a great one. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing our final senior tonight, introducing Carly Olson. Carly's with her parents, Angela and Sean Olson. Never has been a softball bio been so tough for Coach Fisher to write. And never has a softball bio made Coach Fisher feel so old. Carly's been around the program here since 5th grade, coming around to practices and traveling around the team games as her mom coach. Carly was soaking in every ounce of softball knowledge she possibly could. She has a love and passion for the great game that is extremely rare. She's been a major contributor to the varsity program since 8th grade. Carly has been first team all-conference, first team all-district, and first team all-state. She will go down in the history books as one of the best players to put on a Spirit Lake uniform. Her abilities, they speak for themselves, but her leadership and love for the game are what make her stand out. Truly, the extension of the coaches in the field will miss her ability to get on base, throw anyone out who's thinking about taking second, but most of all, we'll miss her love and dedication to the sport of softball and her team. Carly will accomplish great things at the University of Northern Iowa, and if we're lucky, we'll see her back here someday coaching the Spirit Lake softball team. Ladies and gentlemen, Carly Olson. Ladies and gentlemen, the three seniors, Emma, Izzy, and Carly, have asked that we share some words from them tonight. I'd like to read what they shared with me in the booth here. Reading their note: to our teammates and coaches, thank you for making the past 5 years of our softball career something special and helping us create memories we'll never forget. We have softball memories, but more importantly, friendships we will treasure, and mentors that we will always look up to. We couldn't have done it without you, and we are so thankful for each of your roles. Each one of you has impacted us in different ways and made this journey so enjoyable. To our parents, we owe you much more than we can give. Thank you for hauling us to all those weekend tournaments, pushing us to be our best, and for being our biggest fans, and for always supporting us. To you in the community, you guys are amazing. Seeing the packed outfield on game days, the lawn chairs set up mid-morning to get your spots, beyond words what we can say. Being out and about in the community and have people of all ages telling you good game or talking softball with you is such a cool thing. It truly speaks to the support our community always gives. It is something that never wavers, and we know we can always count on. We truly live in an amazing place. Finally, we should also mention a thank you to someone who will be mad at us for saying so, but he deserves so much more than just the words thank you. For all of your hours pitching and hitting and extra balls and working on the field, Todd Gerking, we are so incredibly thankful for everything that you have done. The three of us hope we've positively impacted softball because we know for a fact it's made a big impact on us. Thank you for everything. the seniors, Emma, Izzy, and Carly. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, let's recognize these three girls for their great contributions.
In Milford is now Boge Auto Repair. Ben is experienced in servicing all makes and models, brakes, tires, oil changes, and more. Boge Auto Repair will get you back up and running in no time. Boge Auto Repair is situated behind Sunshine Foods in Milford. Good luck to all area teams.
Okoboji Realty is a proud supporter of the Spirit Lake athletes and all the young athletes involved and driven for success. Good luck from Amy Maris and Mickey Harrington, real estate agents with Okoboji Realty. Dedicated to community, dedicated to you.
Pizza Ranch of Spirit Lake is proud to sponsor the great local athletes in the Iowa Great Lakes. When great food meets great prices, it has to be Pizza Ranch. Pizza, chicken, salad, whatever you're in the mood for, it has to be Pizza Ranch in Spirit Lake. Your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions, recipes, your weekly ad, and the latest edition of Seasons. Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of all students, wishing them a good year academically and athletically.
Whether it's a flooded basement or damaged carpets, Steamway Cleaning has the tools and professional service to restore the beauty of your floors. Steamway Cleaning also provides duct cleaning, odor removal, and much more, plus 24-hour emergency services. Call Steamway Cleaning in Spirit Lake.
What does it mean to be on a team? It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest, member FDIC.
Window and door solutions for your next project. Choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906.
Erickson, Kelson and Associates in Spirit Lake are proud supporters of the Spirit Lake Indians. Our team at Erickson Kelson is dedicated to helping your business be the best it can be. Optimize your performance with us at Erickson, Kelson and Associates in Spirit Lake. Go Indians!
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames in the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
It's time to take your passion of fishing to a whole new level with a new Triton boat. At Great Lakes Marine, they have a passion for putting fishermen like yourself in the boat of your dreams. Triton continues to lead the way in fiberglass fishing boat innovation. Whether you're a veteran tournament angler or a dedicated novice learning the ropes of a great sport, get on the water today with a new Triton bass boat powered by Mercury. Let them show you all the features Triton has to offer. Great Lakes Marine Service and Sales, Highway 9 in Spirit Lake.
Whether you are freshening up your current decor, building new, or just looking for custom window treatments, Interior Sewing by Lisa has you covered with draperies, pillows, and Hunter Douglas blinds. Call me for your free in-home consultation at 712-320-3492.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
Rogers Auto and Tire Service in Milford is now Boge Auto Repair. Ben is experienced in servicing all makes and models, brakes, tires, oil changes, and more. Boge Auto Repair will get you back up and running in no time. Bogie Auto Repair is situated behind Sunshine Foods in Milford. Good luck to all area teams.
Okoboji Realty is a proud supporter of the Spirit Lake athletes and all the young athletes involved and driven for success. Good luck from Amy Maris and Mickey Harrington, real estate agents with Okoboji Realty. Dedicated to community, dedicated to you.
Pizza Ranch of Spirit Lake is proud to sponsor the great local athletes in the Iowa Great Lakes. When great food meets great prices, it has to be Pizza Ranch. Pizza, chicken, salad, whatever you're in the mood for, it has to be Pizza Ranch in Spirit Lake. Your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions, recipes, your weekly ad, and the latest edition of Seasons. Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of all students, wishing them a good year academically and athletically.
Whether it's a flooded basement or damaged carpets, Steamway Cleaning has the tools and professional service to restore the beauty of your floors. Steamway Cleaning also provides duct cleaning, odor removal, and much more, plus 24-hour emergency services. Call Steamway Cleaning in Spirit Lake.
What does it mean to be on a team? It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest. Member FDIC.
But
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Spirit Lake High School softball diamond. We're getting set for, well, it's a Lakes Conference pair of teams this evening, but it's technically not a conference game between Spirit Lake and Spencer. Thanks for joining us. Jason Jacobs along with Clyde Erke. Mitch Kieran is our video engineer tonight. We're live on KUOO and video streaming with ExploreOkoboji.com. You can watch under the sports tab at ExploreOkoboji.com. You can watch on Explore Okoboji Facebook, Explore Okoboji YouTube. You can watch on the CF video channel on Roku or Amazon Fire Stick. Not yet to ESPN, but we're working on it because they don't have anything to air right now.
But they can also watch and then listen to us.
They can watch and listen to us.
Might be a little delayed a little bit somewhere. But
about a 30-second delay usually is where it runs, but we're really excited to have the video stream, and we welcome all of our viewers across the region this evening. Now, this is, I think, going to be a pretty good game here, Clyde. You know, the first time around, Spencer won this 5-3, and that was kind of a surprise to a lot of people at that time. But I'm telling you what, this Spencer club for 5 and 6 has been playing really pretty good softball. Beat Sioux Central last night 3-0. They lost 4-3 to a great Newell Fonda squad. Beat Storm Lake 7-2 the other night. Beat a good West Sioux program 7-2. This is a pretty good Spencer squad, and that was a game where Spirit Lake didn't really take care of business on the defensive side.
And at that time, Spencer was playing poorly. Start of the year, they were playing very poorly. They've picked it up, and like you said, they've played close in some of these games. Sure, they've lost some, but they're good state-ranked teams that they've lost to. They're playing high-spirited softball right now. But on the other hand, now with Spirit Lake losing that first game, a little revenge in your mind.
That things have gone pretty good for Spirit Lake since then. Obviously, they won that close game against ELC, then rattled off a 16-0 win against Forest City. Lost to Akron Westfield. Very good program, obviously, in Akron Westfield. Beat Sioux Center 5-0, beat Storm Lake 5-2, beat Cherokee 15-0. So it's been a pretty good run for both of these squads here lately. It's also senior night tonight here for Spirit Lake. Carly Olson, Izzy Backus, and Emma Jennis are being honored this evening here. They were earlier. If you were watching the video stream, you could have watched that video ceremony just a little bit earlier this evening. So we're looking forward to a good matchup between these squads this evening. We're going to take a timeout here and thank our pregame sponsor, that is Lakes Regional Healthcare. They are online at lakeshealth.org, and we'll have more of our pregame show coming up on KUOO and video streaming at ExploreOkoboji.com. We're back in 30 seconds.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
To the Diamond at a Spirit Lake game in a long time. Welcome back here to Spirit Lake High School softball diamond. Let's get our starting lineups for tonight's matchup between the Tigers of Spencer and the Indians of Spirit Lake. Let's begin with the Tigers under Coach Tara Hoshin. She's assisted by Amy Keeler. They're 5 and 6, and they won that earlier game this year. It was the conference game 5-3 on June 22nd. They'll lead off with their pitcher, number 9, Emily English. Batting second, right fielder number 6, Jara Merchant. Batting third, the second baseman number 2, Jada Piercy. In the cleanup spot, it is the third baseman number 14, Olivia Huckfelt. Batting fifth is the center fielder number 20, Allison Piercy. Batting sixth, the catcher number 11, Matea Lowe. Batting seventh and playing in left field tonight, number 22, Kate Larson. Batting eighth, shortstop number 16, Kinsey Schroeder. And batting ninth, designated player number 8, Shayla Hamrick. And Izzy Pingle is the first baseman not batting this evening, wearing number 19 for the Tigers of Spencer. And Clyde, you want to do a Spirit Lake around the diamond?
Take a look at that around the diamond on the defensive side for the Spirit Lake Indians. Out in left field from left to right, left fielder Carly Jo Ahrensdorf. In center field, Stellar Donkersloot. And in right field, Mckenzie Kaufman. Across the infield from right to Izzy Backus, one of the seniors. At second base, Ellie Carney. At third base, Brenna Benj. And at third base, at shortstop, Brenna Benj. At third base, Emma Jennis, another one of the seniors. The battery for tonight, Morgan Fine is going to be throwing to another senior that's been starting behind the plate for 4.5 years. Give a good hand to Carly Olson behind the plate.
Yeah, Carly's been a lot of fun.
She's been a lot of fun.
All these seniors have been.
Like Coach Fisher wrote in her bio for the senior night, there's not too many teams that like to run against Carly Olson because they know they're going to get thrown out.
So Spirit Lake's been kind of utilizing a three-player show here as far as the pitching is concerned. Morgan Fine is the 8th grader. She didn't pitch in that first time around between these two teams, so throw somebody a little bit different out there on the mound to start the ball game.
What an opportunity for Coach Fisher to have somebody with a 3-pitcher lineup that is dependable. You can, if one's faltering a little bit, bring in another one. You've just got so much talent out there in that pitching circle.
Here's the things that I really like about it too. Sophomore, 8th grader.
Yeah.
So she likes that too because that means she doesn't have to worry about that position necessarily for a long time here.
She worries about hitting anyway.
Well, I know she does. But that's an important part of it that I'm sure she's happy about.
Very much so.
Morgan Fine on this young season, and I say young season, it's a short season. 10 strikeouts to 4 walks, ERA is 6.36, and opponents are batting .308.
Don't let the ERA deceive you though.
No, 6 runs a lot of nights. It's going to take that to beat the Spirit Lake squad. Let's turn things around and talk just a little bit about Spencer. Emily English is the starting pitcher for the Tigers, and she's having a very nice season as well. The senior, 2.98 ERA. We're talking 60 strikeouts to 24 walks, so that's a very nice number for her as well.
They got to depend on her, though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the other ones are a little bit further down on those stats, but if they can depend on her and have that defense against a hard-hitting Spirit Lake squad, that's going to be a key for the Spencer Tigers.
Let's take a 2-minute timeout for the National Anthem. Spencer and Spirit Lake coming up in 2 minutes on KUOO, and we're video streaming tonight at exploreokoboji.com.
Rogers Auto and Tire Service in Milford is now Boji Auto Repair. Ben is experienced in servicing all makes and models, brakes, tires, oil changes, and more. Boji Auto Repair will get you back up and running in no time. Boji Auto Repair is situated behind Sunshine Foods in Milford. Good luck to all area teams.
Okoboji Realty is a proud supporter of the Spirit Lake athletes and all the young athletes involved and driven for success. Good luck from Amy Maris and Mickey Harrington, real estate agents with Okoboji Realty. Dedicated to community, dedicated to you.
Pizza Ranch of Spirit Lake is proud to sponsor the great local athletes in the Iowa Great Lakes. When great food meets great prices, it has to be Pizza Ranch. Pizza, chicken, salad, whatever you're in the mood for, it has to be Pizza Ranch in Spirit Lake. Your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions, recipes, your weekly ad, and the latest edition of Seasons. Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of all students, wishing them a good year academically and athletically.
Whether it's a flooded basement or damaged carpets, Steamway Cleaning has the tools and professional service to restore the beauty of your floors. Steamway Cleaning also provides duct cleaning, odor removal, and much more, plus 24-hour emergency services. Call Steamway Cleaning in Spirit Lake.
What does it mean to be on a team? It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest, member FDIC.
Back on KUOO and video streaming tonight at exploreokoboji.com for a little Lakes Conference softball. Spencer and Spirit Lake. Jason Jacobs along with Clyde Dog Erkey to my right. Thanks for supper.
Not a problem. Glad to do it. You can't go to a ball game without hot dogs.
No.
And besides, it's National Hot Dog Month.
It is National Hot Dog Month, all month long.
You know, and you had that post of what?
We had 2 hot dog questions.
Well, what do you like on it?
What do you like hot dog, and then what do you like on it?
And I'm you spoil them with ketchup. So.
I'm just a basic ketchup guy. I know that's like sour words to you.
I know, you got to throw that yellow stuff on there.
I would eat
Or
it.
like my wife does, throw some peanut butter on it.
She likes a lot of peanut butter.
She likes the peanut butter on it.
Emily English, the pitcher, leading things off here for Spencer, and we are underway at 7:33. And in there for a strike.
Morgan Fine out in the pitching circle for the Spirit Lake Indians. Like you said, one of the 3 that they'll throw out there. Morgan 5-2 on the year. Swing and a miss on strike 2.
English, a 257 batting average.
And like you said, here's an 8th grader out there throwing in a very important game.
Definitely. I think momentum is really big going into tournaments. This one is over toward short, bobbled a little bit by Benj, and reaching first will be English. So an error to start the ball game.
Not what Brenna wanted to do. A little nervous right there. I think she took her eye off it just a little bit too fast. Going to have a courtesy runner, or yes, courtesy runner.
So the last time around these two teams played, one of the things that aided Spencer was Spirit Lake errors. 6 errors for Spirit Lake. Spencer did not have an error.
Not the way they wanted to start on that one right there then.
And courtesy runner for Spencer going to be number 26, and that's Caden Woodall. And pitch in there for a strike, I believe. This is Jera Merchant. Second batter here for, no, they're going to call ball. Excuse me. Jera Merchant 1-0.
Home plate umpire Corey
right field.
Christensen.
Christopher, into right field. That finds the gap, and rounding second. Going to third is Woodall, and now she actually trips over the bag, but she'll be safe at third. Runners at the corners, so Jera Merchant hits one into right field, and there's the first hit of the ball game for Spencer. So again, runners at the corners here, nobody out.
Threatening right away here in the top half of the first inning, the Spencer Tigers
Jada
getting
Piercy,
the bat on the ball.
Freshman now with a 351 average, steps into the batter's box. Right-handed batter swung on, hit towards short, scooped up, thrown over to first in time. They won't get a throw at home, as Woodall will score. Just too speedy over there at third, so give an RBI to Piercy and a 6-3 put out for out number 1.
That was one of those where Brenna fielded it cleanly up. She was playing up on that, and she just didn't quite look long enough to home plate. She had plenty enough time to get it to first, to get the out at first base, though.
Merchants at second. Here is Olivia Huckfeld playing at third tonight for the Tigers. Just an 8th grader. And a 455 average. This one's going to be popped into shallow center field, and making the grab is Stella Donkersloot, now 2 away. So the Indians will try to get out of this here. Allison Piercy now, center fielder for the Tigers. And a sophomore with a 483 average. Spencer as a team bats 288. Gets on base about a third of the time at .366. Here's the pitch, and it misses for ball 1. Again, we're on KUOO tonight and also video streaming via explorecabogie.com. Morgan Fine with a 1-0 count to Piercy. Swung on, hit back over towards Fine, tosses to first in time, 1-3 put out. Ends this half of the inning. Spencer strikes first, though. They get a run on a hit. There was an error by Spirit Lake, 1 left on. We've played a half inning. It's Spencer 1, Spirit Lake coming to bat in 30 seconds on KUOO and explorecabogie.com.
Down the highway to MHR Insurance and get the power of 1 from West Bend. Simplify with 1 policy, 1 affordable premium, 1 common loss deductible, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
Okoboji Realty is a proud supporter of the Spirit Lake athletes and all the young athletes involved and driven for success. Good luck from Amy Maris and Mickey Harrington, real estate agents with Okoboji Realty. Dedicated to community, dedicated to you.
Welcome back to the Spirit Lake High School softball diamond. 1-0 in favor of Spencer as we go to the bottom of the first. And the Indians will lead things off with the catcher, Carly Olson, wearing number 5, batting second, left fielder, number 3, Carly Jo Ahrensdorf, batting third, number 14, center fielder, Stella Donkersloot. 4, 5, 6 batters include first baseman number 4, Izzy Backus, second baseman number 6, Ellie Carney, and designated player number 15, Taylor Schneider. 7, 8, 9 batters include shortstop number 11, Brenna Benj, right fielder number 7, Mckenzie Kaufman, and third baseman number 2, Emma Jennis. Morgan Fine, the pitcher, not batting tonight. She is the flex player, wearing number 12 for Spirit Lake. Spencer around the diamond defense, Clyde.
Take a look at it left to right out in the outfield. Kate Larson is in left field, Allison Piercy in center, and in right field, Jera Merchant. Across the infield, right to left, first base, Izzy Pingle. At second base, Jada Piercy. At shortstop, Kinsey Schroeder. And at third base, Olivia Huckfeld. The battery for tonight, Emily English is throwing to Matea Lowe.
Here's Carly Olson, 414 average, on-base percentage, 595.
Always dangerous, always dangerous. Left-handed batter, loves to slap it. But if she doesn't have a slap-type situation, she's going to hit it down that left field line is where she likes to go.
And strike one looking to Carly Olson. We'll get some more on Emily English here shortly. And delivers. Stays high. Ball and a strike here to Olson.
English, I believe, a senior on the year.
2.98 ERA. Opponents batting 182.
Pretty salty right there.
Yeah, I agree. The 1-1. And strike at the knees called. So Olson now has to protect here. 1-2 count. Spencer leading 1-0.
Home plate umpire Corey Christensen.
Christopher,
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Out on first base, Tom Schuler.
The pitch, that one rolls out of the glove, and it actually hits Olson, so she'll technically get a hit by pitch, and she advances to first base. And you don't see that a whole lot where the dribbler ends up advancing you like that, but it happens.
But Carly saw that. It came out of the hand. It rolled up off the ground. She wasn't going to move anywhere. It just rolled right up her leg.
So here's Carly Jo Ahrensdorf, left fielder. First pitch, stays high, ball one. Ahrensdorf, a sophomore for the Indians, 406 average. Does have 13 hits on the year, 6 RBIs. Tying run over at first. There's the 1-0 shows bunt, pulls back. It'll be a ball. They'll throw down to second, and in there safely is Olson. Throw a little off the mark. Give the stolen base to Carly Olson, and now there's that tying run in scoring position for the Indians.
Right away, and that's another one of Coach Rachel Fisher's things she loves to do is get on the bases and run. Run the bases.
2-0. And there's a strike called. And Ahrensdorf showed bunt and then pulled back.
She's very aggressive, and when you're showing bunt, what that's going to do is it's going to bring the corners in on the defense. It's going to move the shortstop over toward third base with that runner at second. So that gives the opportunity for that runner at second base to get a huge lead because the center field is playing deep.
Swing and a miss. Count evened up now 2-2 here to Ahrensdorf. And an opportunity to thank some of our sponsors like your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee, Okoboji Realty, and Interior Sewing by Lisa.
Now she'll pull that bunt away and go for the big swing like she just did in that last pitch.
2-2, outside. Full count, they're going to go down to third, and I think she slid in safe.
She's safe.
Ooh. And
just
slid past the bag that had the hand out.
What a great slide on that one because she saw the throw coming a little bit up the line and in front, on the infield side of the base. So she went wide to the outside, drug that hand across there. Good job by the senior, Carly Olson.
A good softball IQ.
Exactly.
Full
Knew
count.
Exactly where to go with it.
Pitch on the way, foul back. We'll do it again.
Going up in the bleachers and into the stands.
You got your glove? This is
a
little dangerous for me
Who needs
here.
a glove?
I do.
It's just little pop flies.
My face might end up on the camera.
They're just little pop flies right here. The fence is going to protect us from the hard shots.
So. 3-2, the pitch. High, ball 4. So now a walk has been given up as well. Hit batter and a walk puts runners at first and third for the Indians. Nobody out for Stella Donkersloot. Spencer leading 1-0 now in the bottom of the first. Donkersloot, the center fielder for the Indians. Sophomore, 297 average.
See how long before they get Carly Jo Ahrensdorf right down to second base immediately.
Yep. And Spencer won't even attempt to throw or anything there.
Defensive indifference.
So now runners at second and third. Nobody out. Big opportunity for Donkersloot. Looking perhaps for RBI number 10. Bunt. First baseline going to go foul. Good decision by Spencer to hold off on that. I believe it was Izzy Pingle, the first baseman.
Yeah. If that stays fair, that's
a
tough play.
So
Donkersloot has good speed going down there.
0-2 now to Donkersloot. And English delivers. Popped up, playable on the infield over towards us. and it's caught by Pingle, and she will keep the runners at bay. You can probably hear the crowd, Mike, her make that catch even out there.
Yeah, that was right in
and
front
here,
of me.
Remember, it was right in front of me, and
Right.
here I told you,
I had my hands up.
I don't know if I trust you.
I was protecting you. Jeepers.
One away, runners at second and third.
What
Izzy
am I going to do with him,
now.
Deb?
I don't know.
I tell you.
Pretty soon it'll be all Scott Nolte all the time here. Bunt showed nicely laid. They're going to keep the runners at bay. They're just going to opt to keep everybody at bay.
Everybody there, yep.
So
give her an infield hit.
Yep. Bunt single. So there's officially the first hit of the ball game. Base is now loaded with one out for Ellie Carney.
Official scorer, Deb Heidebrink over here says fielder's choice on that, which I guess it is.
Okay, all right.
It is. They had the choice to hold the runners.
Well, this will improve my scorekeeping sitting next to Deb. I mean, you're pretty good, Clyde, but...
Well, I got to go with the official.
I'm going to go with the official all the way. I'm not going to anger Deb. 1-0 here to Carney. 2-0 now to Ellie Carney. Let's talk about Ellie, the junior. 353 average. She has 12 hits on the year, 11 RBIs. And she can smack it. You and I saw her crank one against ELC.
Slugging percentage of 471.
2-0. And, strike at the knees. Good pitch by English. One away, runners at all bases for the Indians. Bottom of the first, trailing 1-0.
Spirit Lake hitters know that if the only one that they're going to hit on that first strike is going to be one they absolutely like.
That's going to be golfed at and fouled off by Carney.
Protecting on that one because she saw the last one down there at that knee area. That one went a little bit lower, so she was just protecting on that. Took the swing at it and fouled it back. Chance with just one out here for Ellie to open it up.
2-2 count. The pitch. And fouls it off again.
Good hang right there. Just got a piece of that. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And just had to protect and just got a nick on it. Fouled it back.
Good battle brewing here.
Official start time by the night for tonight, by the way, was 7:33.
2-2. Got her to chase a low one. And there's the strikeouts. So, first strikeout recorded by Emily English. Now with 2 away, here's Taylor Schneider. Well, bases are loaded. You don't want to leave the bases full here. Schneider, the DP.
Yeah, you don't want to give up that opportunity. Left-handed batting, Taylor Schneider.
296 average. And looks at a strike down the middle. Schneider has 8 hits on the season, has scored 10 runs, 6 RBIs. And an 0-1 count. And English delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Way behind, just straight heat on that one by English. Took it just above the knees. Good pitch.
Now has to protect. And English is not afraid to throw a little low junk.
No. She'd love to get out of this with these bases loaded and no run scored.
2-2. And this one will be popped up left field, giving chase. Kate Larson makes the catch for out number 3. The threat is over. Spirit Lake, no runs, no hits. There were no errors by Spencer, but 3 left on base. We've played an inning. It's 1-0 Spencer, and we're back in 30 seconds on KUOO and video streaming at ExploreKaboji.com.
Are you paying too much for internet service? It's time to cut the wires, cut the charges. IGL Teleconnect is your local internet provider. No contracts, no hidden fees, no equipment rental, and no confusing packages for just $40 a month. IGL Teleconnect, we put you first.
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we are member-owned. That means everyone who gets their power from Iowa Lakes is also an owner. That's the cooperative difference.
The power is yours at your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
1-0, Spencer leading Spirit Lake in what is not officially a Lakes Conference game, but obviously 2 Lakes Conference opponents. And I'm okay with them making that decision to, the first time through is what we're going to do. We didn't know what the season was going to, amount to. Let's at least get through the conference one time. Spirit Lake finished in a tie for first with ELC.
ELC, yep.
And so we'll get, perhaps, if we're lucky, we'll get a matchup there down the road. But focusing on this game here, Spencer gets that run thanks to an error in that first inning. And now they're going to bring up batters 6, 7, and 8, Matea Lowe, Kate Larson, Kinsey Schroeder. Matea Lowe will lead things off. Let's get some numbers on her here just a little bit. Sophomore batting .200 on the year. 6 hits. And looks at ball one. Morgan Fine on the mound yet for the Indians. Giving up just the 1 hit and run in that first inning. 1-0. And a little inside, perhaps, 2-0.
That run, by the way, was an unearned run.
Unearned run, because they English reached on an error, yeah. And here comes the 2-0. That's a strike at the knees. 2-1 to Lowe. Kate Larson, left fielder, on deck. Fine, wastes a little time. Got her to chase at this one. This is going to be popped up into left center. Giving chase, C.J. Ahrensdorf making the play on the run.
Carly Joe with a good running catch to her left in left center field out there. And it looked like Stellar Donkersloot was over there too, backing it up. So that one hung up in the air a little bit for both of them to get underneath it.
The wind is not a factor.
No, no wind.
That flag is dead out there in center field.
It is about as still as can be.
Kate Larson now the left fielder. 1 away, nobody on. Fouled back for strike 1.
All right, those people right there, they've had the 2 foul balls go right at them both times.
I know where I'd be going. And I think...
Now, wait a minute. You play softball, do you not?
At first base. All I have to do is catch it coming at me.
Okay.
I got to stretch once in a while.
Yeah.
I didn't say I was good.
You got to get a few of these guys that threw to me when I played first base, and they'd about take your glove right off.
This is a co-ed fun league. 0-2 to Kate Larson.
In fact, one of them was... one of the Gunderson boys.
Hit into left field, and Ahrensdorf makes another catch.
One of the Gunderson, I played with a couple of Gunderson boys on some tournament teams, and they would throw it hard. Ooh, that got it right on the helmet.
Ouch.
Coming back from running back to the dugout, the ball came back in, got her in the helmet.
Kinsey Schroeder, a sophomore now for Spencer, batting .259 on the year. 7 hits. Trio of RBIs. 2 away, nobody on for Spencer here, top of the second. They lead 1-0. Pitch on the way. Popped up in the infield. This is playable. And coming in to make the grab. Little basket catch for Izzy Backus.
Good job by Izzy, though. Two hands, and basket catch. Got underneath it, trapped it right in there by the wrist. Good job on the 1-2-3 inning.
No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. We played an inning and a half. Spencer 1, Spirit Lake nothing. Back in 30 seconds on KUOO and ExploreKaboji.com.
Northwest Bank is top notch. You may be a one-time customer, you may be a lifetime customer, but they're always going to look out for you and take care of you.
Northwest Bank has the ability to help you do what you need to have done with your mortgage.
To me, probably the number one thing is their ability to get the job done.
Easy to work with, explain things very well, people that you trust and people that you see every day. That type of skill and knowledge sitting behind that desk when you're coming to sign those papers is very important.
I've always trusted Northwest Bank, and I definitely trust them with the biggest purchase we've ever made.
Welcome back here to Spirit Lake High School Softball Diamond. 1-0, Spencer leading Spirit Lake. And in the bottom of the second, we'll see 7, 8, 9 batters for the Indians. Brenna Benge, the shortstop, Mckenzie Kaufman, right fielder, and third baseman Emma Jennis. Jason Jacobs, Clyde Erkey with you this evening. Mitch running the video at ExploreKaboji.com. Thank all of you for listening and watching this evening. Brenna Benge will lead things off. Freshman for Spirit Lake, .240 average on the year. And looks at ball 1. Talk a little bit here throughout the broadcast about some of the final rankings that came out from the Girls Union, and then we'll also talk regional play as well. today. Here's the 1-0, and there's a swing and a miss. Ball on a strike now to Brenna Benj, the shortstop. And then final pull in 3A, Spirit Lake number 10, ELC number 15. Davenport Assumption is number 1, Algona 6, and Humboldt, I should mention as well, number 2. 2-1 now to Brenna Benj, and Algona and Humboldt have been separated in terms of regions.
Yep, in the regions.
I was a little surprised to see us get a region here out of Northwest Iowa, but this one's going to be hit into shallow center field. Rounding first is Benj for a leadoff single here in the bottom of the second.
Boy, she had to fist that one. It came inside up on her by the numbers. She just got the handle on it and punched it into center field right over second base. Good piece of hitting by Brenna Benj.
Mckenzie Kaufman now, the freshman, playing out in right field with a .269 average.
That shows Brenna Benj's strength that she has. She can muscle that one right out there.
Showing bunt and played in fair territory over to first. Oh, they drop it.
Dropped it.
Safe. Everybody will be safe.
Yep. There's an error on the second baseman.
So an E4 on the bunt.
Took her eye off it. It did a little flip job by English over there. She flipped it over there, and Jada Piercy just took her eye off it, looking at the runner going to second base, Brenna Benj, and just bopped it out of her glove.
Here's Emma Jennis, and she shows bunt. Oh, and that's beautifully laid down that third base line. She might get to first in time. She does.
Yep.
Bases are loaded.
That's an infield single on that one. Just a perfect bunt. Just it
spin,
died.
The spin, Clyde, was just great. So a couple of hits and an error have loaded the bases here for Spirit Lake in the bottom of the second, trailing 1-0.
And did you notice how fast they did that? Bases loaded on a matter of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pitches?
Yeah. And now Carly Olson, and she looks at ball one outside. Hit by a pitch and stranded at third in that first inning.
And that's where you don't want to have it. Bases loaded with the top of the order coming up and nobody out. They want to make up for the bases loaded in that first inning.
Now Spencer got out of it last inning. We'll see what happens here. And that one's in there for a strike. At the knees. 1-1 to Carly Olson. Carly Jo Ehrensdorf on base, or on deck, rather. And English. Rocks and fires. Low. 2-1. English's delivery, it's more or less a stretch.
Yeah.
And then she delivers.
Gets that big leg kick going way out there.
And it does help her get some
momentum
power
on it, yeah. But you can see on her right foot how she drags that.
And that one must have missed
just
outside.
Just up high a little bit.
Okay, 3-1.
It's funny because Carly Olson has always reminded me of the Joe Mauer type batting. She's not afraid to take pitches all day long, and when the pitch comes that she wants, she'll just put it somewhere.
3-1. And the pitch swung on, and this one's going to be hit into center field, and that's going to be at least an RBI single. And yes, two runs are going to score. Oh, now they got a runner in a little bit of trouble. She'll get back to second safely. So give a 2 RBI single to Carly Olson up the middle into center field. Third hit of the inning.
And Brenna Benj was at third base, and she hesitated to see if that was going to be caught.
She tripped up a little bit,
Tripped up a little bit. Mckenzie Kaufman was right on her heels as she crossed the plate.
Jennis is down to second. Olson sits at first. Conference here by Spencer head coach Tara Hoshin to make sure everybody's kind of on the same page. 2-1 now in favor of Spirit Lake. Nobody out, bottom of the second inning.
Yeah, and that's one of those where Emma Jennis couldn't go around second base too much to see what was going to happen at third base on that.
Had to be careful.
So
went about halfway.
Yep.
Yeah. So we were talking about, rankings here in 3A, and there's just a ton of teams in our region in 3A that have really solid records this year. And the state, I think, given the fact that we didn't have a ton of games to pick from, and the fact that these records were all so, kind of bunched up there at the top, Spirit Lake ends up a number 1 seed despite the quote-unquote 10th ranking there.
Yep.
And they do gain Estherville Lincoln Central in that region and a couple of other quality programs, too, that we'll talk about later on. But this one's going to be hit into right field. Fly ball caught by Jara Merchant. That one was hit by Carly Jo Ehrensdorf. Everybody's going to stay put. So F9 for out number 1. Now Stella Donkersloot, she grounded out to the first baseman in her first at-bat. Still runners at first and second, one out. Bottom of the second in a 2-1 ball game. I guarantee you the Indians don't want to be done here yet, but just the one out.
You get the meat of the order right here with Donkersloot and then Izzy Backus standing in the on-deck circle.
It's low to Donkersloot for ball one.
You know, it's interesting, Emily English is not back down from throwing it. She comes right after these hitters.
The 1-0. This one's going to be hit up the middle as well. Rounding third is going to be Janice. She will score. Runners will be held up otherwise at first and second, given RBI single.
Well, and that's a smart move right there. Once again, Carly Olson's out there in the bases. She watched where that ball came in. It went to the catcher, and she was about a third of the way there thinking, okay, if that bobbles just a little bit, I'm going to head to third. But smart, with just the one out, preserve that runner over there. Don't take the chance of getting thrown out.
3-1 in favor of Spirit Lake now in the bottom of the second. One away. Runners still yet at first and second. And this is Izzy Backus, and she looks at strike one. Ellie Carney's on deck. High school sports on KUOO and ExploreKaboji.com from United Community Bank and IGL Teleconnect. 0-1. And here comes English's pitch. Stays high, now 1-1 to Backus. Backus reached on a fielder's choice in the first.
First inning, she get laid down that good bunt with the runners in scoring position, and they elected just to hold the runners and let her get to first base.
1-1. Thought about golfing at it. It's going to be a strike at the knees. Not the pitch I don't think that Izzy Backus wanted.
He's calling a lower strike zone. They got to get used to that. Mm-hmm. It's been consistent so far.
Consistent. Here comes the 1-2. And this one's down the first base line. Fielded cleanly by Pingle. And runners will advance, though. So
but there are two runners in scoring position now for Ellie Carney.
So she advanced runners. That was at least that much good for Spirit Lake. Now here's Carney. And the first pitch. Little blooper over towards second, and making the catch is Jada Piercy for out number 3. Spirit Lake gets 3 runs on 4 hits. There was a Spencer error, 2 left on. We have played 2, and it's 3-1 in favor of the Indians. Top of the third in 30 seconds on KUOO and ExploreKaboji.com.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
Welcome back to Spirit Lake High School softball. Diamond 3-1 in favor of Spirit Lake as they're playing the Spencer Tigers this evening. Jason Jacobs along with Clyde Erkey, Mitch Kieran, our video engineer, Mary Trainer, our audio engineer back at Mission Control here in Spirit Lake. Got a good ball game so far. Tigers get that run in the top of the first. Indians strand 3 base runners there in the second. Spencer goes down 1-2-3, and Spirit Lake responds 3 runs on 4 hits to take a 3-1 lead. First time around, the Tigers won this 5-3. That was in Spencer on June 22nd. In Spencer that night, Mitch and I called a great baseball game between the Indians and the Tigers as well.
Two of the top teams in at that time, the Lakes Conference, when they're playing for the
when
conference.
They're playing conference, both those teams finished right there at the top of Spirit Lake.
10-2, I believe, what they finished on the year.
Third inning, it's going to be the number 9 batter, Shayla Hamrick, designated player for Spencer. Get some numbers on the sophomore. First pitch on the way. Popped up into shallow center field, and making the catch is Stella Donkersloot for out number 1. To the top of the order we go now. Emily English, the pitcher, and then Jara Merchant, the right fielder, due up here for the Tigers. The English, the pitcher, reached on an error and then her courtesy runner, Woodall, would score the only run of the ball game for Spencer so far. First pitch on the way, in there for a strike. We talked 3A a little bit. Plenty of competition in 1A this year as well. Collins Maxwell, number 1, Newell Fonda 2, Akron Westfield 5, Bishop Garrigan 6. Newman Catholic comes in at number 10. Galen Catholic just dropped out of the rankings, 1-1 now to English. And then you got like GTRA, who has 2 losses on the year. River Valley's really playing well. 1-1 to English. And this one's popped up, and Carly makes the catch. Carly Olson.
Trapped it right in, did a good job. She had to watch where that little fence projects out on top of the backstop there. It scooted down right next to that, but she had the glove upside down and basket catch, hit off the glove, put it right into chest protector, made the good out.
2 away. Jara Merchant now. She had a single to right and looks at ball 1. Merchant, a freshman, .324 average, 12 hits, now 13, I should say. And the 1-0 pitch. This one's going to be hit pretty solidly into center field. Oh, and it gets by the center fielder, Donkersloot. Rounding first will be Merchant. She'll round second. Now she's going to try for 3. There will not be a throw, and Merchant is in there. Give a single and an error. So Spencer with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah. Yeah, she got the single to get the first, and then 2 extra bases on the air.
Yep. So this is Jada Piercy, grounded out to short, but received an RBI back in that first inning. 2 away here with the runner at third. 3-1, Indians leading. And this one in the dirt, good stop by Olson for ball 1. Jada Piercy, the number 3 batter for the Tigers. .351 average for the freshman, looking for hit number 14 or RBI number 10. 1-0. This one's going to be a grounder towards short. Picked up by Bench to first in time, and the inning comes to a close. 6-3 putout gets the Indians defense out of that one. No runs for the Tigers. They do have a hit. There was an error by the Indians. 1 left on. We've played 2.5, and it is 3-1 in favor of Spirit Lake. Back in 30 seconds on KUOO and ExploreKaboji.com.
Rogers Auto and Tire Service in Milford is now Boji Auto Repair. Ben is experienced in servicing all makes and models, brakes, tires, oil changes, and more. Boji Auto Repair will get you back up and running in no time. Boji Auto Repair is situated behind Sunshine Foods in Milford. Good luck to all area teams.
What does it mean to be on a team? It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Spirit Lake High School softball. I'm in 3-1 in favor of Spirit Lake. Indians and the Tigers tonight. Jason Jacobs along with Clyde Erkey. And we're going to see batters 6, 7, and 8 for the Indians. Taylor Schneider, Brenna Benj, and Mckenzie Kaufman will lead things off. 3-1 in favor of Spirit Lake. Schneider flew out to left in her first at-bat. Trying to get something started here tonight. And the pitch, swung on, hit right back at English, the pitcher. She'll toss to first in time. Quickly one away for Brenna Benj. Shortstop with a single up the middle, and she scored a run back in that long second inning. She led off the last inning, actually, for us. First pitch. Misses, ball 1. Say thanks to some more of our sponsors. They include the likes of the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake, Bank Midwest, and Northwest Iowa Bone Joint and Sports Surgeons. 1-0 pitch in the dirt, now 2-0 to Brenna Bench. 1 out, nobody on. Emily English so far with a strikeout and a walk. 4 hits, 3 runs given up. This one's going to be hit into center field. Making the grab is Allison Piercy for out number 2.
Good contact right there by Ben, just underneath it a little bit, right out into center field.
With 2 away, this is Mckenzie Kaufman. Right fielder reached on an error after a bunt and then would score a run in that second inning. And strike 1. Left-handed batter. Looking to get something going here with 2 away. 0-1 pitch coming up from English. And therefore a strike, now 0-2. So English gets ahead in the count here, and she's been fairly effective in this scenario. She's not afraid to throw a real low pitch.
No, she's a good pitcher. She'll place it down there, too, at the knees.
And swing and a miss. Or actually, I think she maybe just got a piece of it there.
Fouled it back.
0-2 to Mckenzie Kaufman. Should she reach, we will see Emma Jennis. English marches around the circle, now winds up and delivers. And outside, good eye by Kaufman, 1-2 now. One and 2 to Mckenzie Kaufman. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. And there is the second strikeout of the ballgame for Emily English, and it will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down go the Indians in the bottom of the third, but they lead 3-1 over Spencer, and we are back in 30 seconds on KUOO and ExploreKaboji.com.
Hot Bar and Grill in Arnold Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold Park.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
Under the sports tab at ExploreKaboji.com. You can watch on the CF Video channel. If you got a Roku or Amazon Fire Stick at home, you just download the free channel, CF Video. You can watch live or on-demand games there, or any of the things that we put on the video stream. Graduations now. We've been doing some of those.
Yep.
Or if you got Facebook or YouTube, Explore Kaboji, and watch it via there as well. So 3-1 in favor of the Indians, and for the Tigers, Olivia Huckfelt, the cleanup batter, will lead things off. Flew out to center in her first at bat, looks at ball 1 in the dirt. Huckfelt will be followed by Allison Piercy, the center fielder, and Matea Lowe, the catcher.
Morgan fine on the night, just giving up a couple of hits so far. No strikeouts, no walks.
1-0. Pitch on the way to Huckfelt. And strike it right at the belt. 1-1 now to the Tigers' third baseman. Right-handed batter steps back into that box. 1-1 pitch, swung on, foul, third base side.
Way out in front of that. Had the bat out in front of the home plate when the pitch was coming in and just dribbled it over to third base dugout over there.
1-2 to Olivia Huckfelt. And Fine delivers. And that'll be outside now, 2-2. Huckfelt does not chase. Two and 2 to Olivia Huckfelt. Fine takes a little more time on the mound. Now delivers. This one's going to be popped up and giving chase Carney. And she makes the grab. Kaufman was there to back up. Good hustle by Ellie Carney for out number 1.
Tough play, too, because she's playing second base. The first baseman Backus isn't going to be able to get back to that.
Nope.
Because it was just on the grass, and the outfielder out there.
That was a jaunt for Kaufman.
She had a long run for her, so Ellie Carney did a good job of two-handing that right into the glove.
Allison Piercy now the center fielder. She grounded out to the pitcher in her first at bat. Nobody on, 1 out here for the Tigers offense, top of the 4th. And the pitch. This one's going to be hit into left field. Diving. Did she catch it?
Great catch. Great catch. Great catch. Oh.
Home plate umpire Corey Christopher says catch.
Yeah, Tom Schuler over here couldn't see it, so he looked at Tom Christopher, and yep, she got the glove underneath it. Great catch out there by Ehrensdorf.
2 away now, Mateo Lowe.
That's a web gem right there.
Lowe flew out to left in her first at bat. And strike one. We've talked about 3A and 1A. 2A, the other night, Spencer got a win over Sioux Central. They're ranked 12th in 2A.
Yeah.
At 8-3 last week. Emmetsburg is 7-2 at number 13. Lyon number 9. North Lynn is the number 1 team. 1-1 now to Mateo Lowe. So there's West Sioux just dropped out. That was another team that Spencer had recently played. And we know that the Tigers are going to get Storm Lake in round 1 in 4A play. This is a swing and a miss. Now 1-2 to Lowe, and then the winner will go over to Lamar's, who's got a good. They're not ranked, but they got
playing
a
well.
good team this year.
Yeah,
they got a real solid record, and they're playing a lot of 5A teams. 1-2. This one is a dribbler towards second. Carney chases to first. Not in time.
Pulled her foot. Yeah, the throw got a little bit off the base. Backus had to stretch to get it and just pulled the foot.
Official score. What are we saying? Error or a hit?
Giving her an error on that one.
That's kind of what I would say too.
She had the time, but just the throw got errant on her on that.
So Lowe is at first, and she's got a courtesy runner. Courtesy runner is number 24 here, and that is Ashlyn Yeager. So Yeager over at first. Kate Larson now the left fielder. This one in the dirt, ball 1. 2 away runner at first. Larson earlier flew out to left. Quite a few fly balls actually so far, pop-ups for the Tigers. The 1-0. Misses, now 2-0. Carlisle is number 1 in 4A. Sergeant Bluff number 6. In case you were wondering, Fort Dodge is number 1 in 5A. No local schools on the 5A circuit. Here's the 2-0. Inside now 3-0 here to Larson. So 2 away, a runner at first here. 3-1. Spirit Lake leading Spencer here, top of the 4th.
2 outs in the inning. Morgan Fines just got to concentrate on the batter. Come right back at her now.
Just want to get out of this with no damage. The pitch, right down the middle for a strike.
Taking all the way. No doubt you're going to let that one go. In fact, she might let this one go.
Yeah, Spencer would be okay with base runners here.
Especially with the 2 outs. You don't.
3-1, and there is ball number 4, and there's the first walk given up by Morgan Fines. So runners at first and second for Spencer and Kinsey Schroeder. Schroeder popped up to the first baseman in her first at bat. 3-1 lead for the Indians, but tying run over at first. Schroeder, the number 8 batter, playing over at short tonight. Fines spins that softball a little bit, now puts it back in the glove, winds up and delivers. In there for a strike. Schroeder, the sophomore, looking for RBI number 4 on the year. This is a pretty young team for Spencer.
Yeah, they got some youngsters on there too. Spirit Lake does too, so these 2 teams will be battling quite a bit. Little dribbler.
On off the end of the bat, and a toss over to first by Fine will end the inning. So Spencer threatens, but fails to bring a run across. No runs. There were no hits. There was an error and a walk, and 2 left on base, and we have played 3.5. And Spirit Lake leads 3-1. Back in 30 seconds on KUOO and video streaming at explorekobochi.com.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames in the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
Welcome back to the Spirit Lake High School softball diamond. 3-1, Spirit Lake leading Spencer. Jason Jacobs along with Clyde Erkey. Mitch Kieran, our video engineer, Mary Trainer, studio engineer this evening. We also have baseball tonight over on Q102. Harris Lake Park's over at Unity Christian in War Eagle Conference play. That's on Q102 tonight. Third baseman Emma Jennis, the number 9 batter, one of those seniors to lead things off, had a bunt single back in the second, scored a run. And the pitch stays high, ball 1. Jennis followed by Carly Olson and Carly Jo Ahrensdorf. 3-1 in favor of Spirit Lake. Bottom of the 4th. And Emily English still on the mound for the Tigers. And her 1-0 pitch. And laying off is Jennis, now 2-0. English giving up 3 runs on 4 hits, 2 strikeouts, 1 walk, 1 hit batter. There's been an error so far, 1 error by the Tigers. The pitch, swing and a miss, now 2-1 to Jennis. Senior looking for hit number 6 on the year. Actually, now it would be number 7.
Number 7, yep.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, now 2-2, so English fires back here. You mentioned it earlier there, Clyde. She is just not afraid to throw it right over the plate.
She'll throw right at him. And that low pitch that she throws across the knees is being called as a strike tonight. These batters have to watch it.
2-2. Swing and a miss, and there's strikeout number 3 for Emily English. 1 away, and to the top of the order we go. Here's Carly Olson. Carly was hit by a pitch and stranded at third in the first, and in the second inning had a 2 RBI single and was stranded at third. So officially 1 for 1 with 2 RBIs. This one outside, ball 1. Olson followed by Carly Jo Ahrensdorf. Nobody on with 1 out. English gets the pitch and delivers. Low, 2-0 here to Olson. High school sports, thanks to so many of our great sponsors like Northwest Bank, Lakes Regional Healthcare, Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, and thanks as well to Consumers Lumber Company. 2-0, and the pitch. And that one's going to miss as well. 3-0. 3-0, says home plate umpire Corey Christopher. Tom Schuler down at first tonight. Guys from across the border making the trip down tonight. 3-0. There's a strike called. And you knew English wasn't just going to throw 4 straight balls.
I wouldn't think so, because she knew that Carly would probably be taking on that unless it was a perfect pitch. I've seen Carly Olson hit those before.
Here we go, 3-1, and there is going to be a strike. So now full count here to Olson. So a good battle back now by English.
Coming right back with that low pitch. It's staying just at the knees, maybe a little bit above that.
3-2 to Olson. And this one's going to be hit into center field.
Just a perfect at-bat. Watch 3 pitches, let a couple of them go by, get the rhythm going, and just lace it into center field for a solid base hit. Second hit on the night for Carly Olson.
1 away, runner at first for Carly Jo Ahrensdorf. Walked and was stranded at second and also flew out to right tonight. Indians looking to add to their 3-1 lead. English delivers, and it'll be high, ball 1, and they'll throw back down to first. Olson is safe. Ahrensdorf gets the numbers from Coach Fisher.
Yep, looks at her wristband.
The 1-0. And stays high again now, 2-0. You don't have a real tall player in Ahrensdorf. And when she gets into that stance, she would prefer the lower pitches.
Yep.
2-0 here to Ahrensdorf. And English's pitch. This one's going to be swung and hit into left. It'll drop in there for a hit. Rounding second is going to be Olson, and Olson's going to round third, and she's easily going to score. Good wheels over there from first.
That one is straight air. She scooted right. I mean, she came up for that, went right between her legs all the way out to the fence.
You going to give a hit and an error there? or just a straight-up error?
Hitting an error.
So, yeah, I think it got past her.
Yeah, it bounced in front and then scooted between her legs.
Yep. Give an RBI as well. Or no?
Nope, wouldn't give an RBI on that.
Okay. And that one's going to be hit into left
That's
field. That'll get by her again.
That's a straight double
Another
there.
run is going to score there.
That's a straight
That's
double on that
Donkersloot that time around. RBI double. Stella Donkersloot. Scoring is Carly Jo Ahrensdorf. Indians with 3 runs in here this inning already. Or 2 runs in here in this inning, and it's now 5-1, excuse me. And we're going to have a little conference here. As Spencer coach Tara Hoshin is going to come in here, and they're going to change pitchers here, are the Tigers. Perhaps saying, okay, well, they've seen a little too much now of Emily English, and it's going to be Caden Woodall who will come in to pitch here for the Tigers. We're going to take a timeout. Let's take a 30-second timeout. We'll be back with more high school softball on KUOO and ExploreOkoboji.com.
Major accidents to minor fender benders, Journey Collision Center in Spirit Lake is prepared to get you back on the road looking like new with their state-of-the-art equipment, computerized color matching system, and experienced auto body technicians. Journey Collision Repair in Spirit Lake. Go Indians!
For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906.
I don't know, there's 3 hits. New pitcher for Spencer is number 26, Caden Woodall. She replaces Emily English. We'll make a note here
Just
on
a straight change on that.
Pitching change. I believe so. I have not seen English return. Yeah, I don't see her out there anywhere now. You might see some changes batting-wise for Spencer, though, because I would bet that they're going to want English to bat, but we'll find out more on that here in a little bit. All right, so it's going to be a pitching change here for Izzy Backus. We got a runner at second in Stella Donkersloot, and 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th, 5-1, in favor of Spirit Lake and Izzy Backus. First pitch is low, ball 1. Let's get some numbers here on Caden Woodall. 3.89 ERA, 4 strikeouts to 2 walks in 9 innings of work. And a 1-0 pitch to Backus. In there for a strike. Backus grounded out to the first baseman and reached on a fielder's choice on a bunt. So runner at second with 1 away. Woodall will try to get the Tigers out of this jam. The pitch. That one kind of at her feet. They're going to throw down to third. Oh, they dropped the ball, though. Runner's going to be safe.
I think they would have had her, but Huckfeld she didn't quite have the solid grip as she's starting to make that swooping tag.
Well, she had to make the tag early.
Yep, because Ahrensdorf was there, and she just couldn't hang on to it. And safely into third base goes Donkersloot.
Donkersloot had an RBI double earlier. We had Carly Jo Ahrensdorf with a single.
2 balls, 1 strike here.
And Olson with a single this inning. Here's the pitch. And holding back there on that one is Bass. Now 3 balls and a strike. Ooh, and that one would have really jammed her had she swung at it.
Yep.
It was definitely inside. 3-1 here to Izzy Backus. Runner at third.
She's going to step way up in the batter's box here now. Not quite the speed that English had.
Woodall delivers, and it's fouled off. Now 3-2. Yeah, definitely a different delivery, that's for sure. You got a considerably different look.
It's a little bit quicker coming in. I mean, the delivery, the snap release is a little bit quicker because English had such a big, long, swooping stride coming to it. And now it's just a quick little hop step and a quick release.
And here comes a 3-2. Swing and a miss. Oh, and got her.
Way out in front.
And there is the first strikeout for Caden Woodall. 2 away now, and Ellie Carney. Ellie with a strikeout and a pop-up this evening. Still a runner at third in Donkersloot. Indians with a couple of runs in on 3 hits already.
Ellie would love to tag one right here with the 2 outs here in this inning.
This one's going to be hit down towards third. Scooped up by Huckfeld. And then throws it way over there, and another error on the Tigers is going to allow a run to score as Kearney goes down to second. Scoring from third will be Donkersloot.
Emailed that one.
And it will be 6-1 in favor of Spirit Lake.
Huckfeld just had an easy scoop over there, took her time, and then just mailed it right over the top of the first baseman's head, Pingle.
2 outs and a runner at second for Schneider. And Taylor Schneider looks at ball 1. Schneider with a ground out to the pitcher and a fly out to left. Designated player tonight for the Indians. 1-0. And Woodall rocks and fires. That one's going to be high now, 2-0. High school sports on KUOO, thanks to some wonderful sponsors. Your Spirit Lake Pizza Ranch, our insurance, and also thanks to Kearney Concrete. 2-0 to Schneider. The pitch. And stays high again, now 3-0. You feel for Woodall, she got the ground ball, but the error kept the inning going. Now a 3-0 count. And the pitch right down the middle for strike 1. More baseball tomorrow on Q102. Okoboji's traveling to Sioux Center. That'll start around 7:30. Mitch, I believe you're going to that one tomorrow? Yes. Thumbs up. He's a quiet video engineer.
He's concentrating. Don't disturb him.
I guess he's doing his job. The 3-1. Strike at the knees. And that's been called all night.
It has.
3-2 now to Schneider.
Consistent.
Thursday, softball, George Little Rock Central Line at Okoboji on Q102, and softball on Y100 with West Bend Mallard and Emmitsburg. Full sports schedule at exploreokoboji.com. 3-2 to Schneider. The pitch. This one's going to be hit into right field. Giving chase is Merchant, and can't make the catch. Had the hands on it and everything, couldn't quite get the catch. Rounding second over into third goes Taylor Schneider. And another error keeps the inning going for the Indians.
Well hit ball. It was back, just a few feet in front of the fence, but very playable for Merchant out there, and she just bounced it out of. So third error this inning by the Tigers. That's hurting them.
And another run in. Now 7-1 in favor of Spirit Lake. And this one's going to be in the dirt. Actually, it hits her. And coming in to score on the pass ball is Schneider.
Hit by pitch, yeah.
So hit by pitch.
Hit by pitch. So
got her in the foot.
Could come in.
Benj knew it all the way.
Yeah,
runner comes in.
No, could not come in. That would have hit by pitch. That's a dead ball.
They say it's dead ball. She has to go back.
She's got to stay over there.
Okay, all right.
It's a dead ball automatically when it gets hit by pitch.
Hallie DeWall now for the Indians.
For Mckenzie Kaufman.
DeWall, I believe, is 22.
Mm-hmm.
So pinch hitter here in this scenario. Throw to the second baseman. Now they got a runner in a little bit of trouble. They're going to say she's safe. She slid underneath the tag.
Yep.
Throw down to third, though, and they should have her at third, I believe.
Yep,
yes.
They got her.
So they got Benj on her way to third.
So
but Schneider scores.
Score the run on a stolen base, basically, on the throw coming in. And then the 2-5 put out with Benj over at third base.
Okay. And so DeWall will be due up again here in the fifth. As she was a pinch runner here scenario. Pinch hitter in that scenario. All right, Spirit Lake does some damage here in the bottom of the fourth. They score 5 runs on just 3 hits. I had 3 errors for the Tigers, and I had nobody left on base. We have played 4, and it's 8-1 in favor of Spirit Lake. Back in 30 seconds on KUOO and exploreokoboji.com.
Pizza Ranch of Spirit Lake is proud to sponsor the great local athletes in the Iowa Great Lakes. When great food meets great prices, it has to be Pizza Ranch. Pizza, chicken, salad, whatever you're in the mood for, it has to be Pizza Ranch in Spirit Lake. Your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions, recipes, your weekly ad, and the latest edition of Seasons. Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of all students, wishing them a good year academically and athletically.
Do it.
And we go to the 5th inning, and it's 8-1. Spirit Lake leading Spencer, Jason Jacobs, and Clyde Erkey. And I don't want to see any fight. If I have to separate you two in the middle of a ball game, man, oh man! All right, next time I'm going to sit here, okay? And I'll just have Deb whisper in my ear what she wants me to put down.
Oh, sure. Don't believe me. Thanks a lot.
Thanks for the hot dog. That's nice of you.
It's the last time you're getting any of those, buddy.
Shayla Hamrick, the number 9 batter, will lead things off for the Tigers in the top of the 5th. They need some runs. This one's popped up on the infield and playable for Olsen. Got the catch.
In fair territory.
Look at that. 2 hands. Just the way it's supposed to be.
As true as can be right there.
Quickly one away. Top of the order for the Tigers, and they are now going to bat Woodall. So Woodall was the courtesy runner. Okay, I wondered how that would kind of work out there. Now it will be Woodall batting here for Spencer, not just running like she did in the first. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch in the dirt, ball 1. Postseason baseball starts on Saturday already. In 1A, Harris Lake Park takes on Ridgeview. That's a 4:30 start on Q102. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Now 1-1 to Woodall. 7 o'clock game on Q102 will bring it back to Milford for Central Lyon at Okoboji. Tim Soper and I will have the call of that one. Y100 has Emmitsburg at Garner Hayfield Ventura in 2A postseason baseball at 7 o'clock Saturday as well. This one's going to be hit into center field, going back, giving chase,
nice catch.
Reaching up to make the grab. Stella Donkersloot.
Great catch, running back, backhand type catch, about 2 steps from the fence. Great catch by Stella Donkersloot. She made it look easy, really.
She did. That wasn't easy.
That was not easy.
She was stretched
made
way
it look
out.
easy.
Jarrah Merchant's had a good night at the plate. She's 2 for 2. And Spencer could use a base runner here, trailing 8-1, top of the 5th, a 2 away. And first pitch on the way. Big cut, swing and a miss, strike 1. Spirit Lake gets the winner of Central Lyon and Okoboji, and that'll be a 4:30 game on Tuesday, the following Tuesday, a week from today.
Okay.
And it'll be on Q102. Take note of that because of the early time. Low, 1-1. And if Harris Lake Park would get a win on Saturday against Ridgeview, we would have that on KUOO at 7 on Tuesday night. The pitch. And that one misses now 2-1. Not by a whole lot to Jarrah Merchant. 2 outs, nobody on for the Tigers. And here comes Fine's pitch. Just got a piece of it there. Now 2-2.
Fouled it off right into the shin pads of Carly Olsen.
High school sports thanks to McKean's Pub and Grill, Jurdy Collision Center, and State Farm Insurance agent Scott Troutman. And it's a 2-2 pitch coming up to Jarrah Merchant. Fine delivers. Ooh, got her to chase after one, and there is the first strikeout of the night for Morgan Fine to end the inning.
Just a pretty changeup right there. Just totally took her off the stride, got her way out in front of it, and she swung right through it.
3 up, 3 get down go those Tigers in the top of the 5th. They trail Spirit Lake 8-1 on KUOO and ExploreKaboji.com.
Whether you are freshening up your current decor, building new, or just looking for custom window treatments, Interior Sewing by Lisa has you covered with draperies, pillows, and Hunter Douglas blinds. Call me for your free in-home consultation at 712-320-3492.
McKean's Pub and Grill in Spirit Lake has awesome nightly specials Tuesday through Saturday. Stop by after the game or any night and enjoy a great atmosphere and good times with friends at McKean's Pub and Grill.
Eight to 1 in favor of Spencer, or Spirit Lake rather, leading Spencer, I should say, as we go to the bottom of the 5th. Jason Jacobs along with Clyde Erkey. Thanks to Mitch, the video engineer, and Mary doing a great job back at KUOO. We thank all of our wonderful sports sponsors this evening.
Spirit Lake's bats warmed up in that 4th inning. 3 hits.
Say that again.
Caused 3 errors out there. There was a hit batter. Put 5 runs across the plate. They'd love to just do about half of that this inning.
And leading things off is going to be Mckenzie Kaufman again. So we go back to Kaufman here. They switched because it was Hallie DeWall.
Yep. So we'll just take Hallie out of there.
Mm-hmm. Kaufman now 0-1. Facing Woodall. This one's going to be popped up on the infield. It's going to drop in. And underneath the legs of Piercy. And reaching first will be Kaufman. And what do you rule there? You got to go in air?
Got to go air on that.
I don't think you got
to go in air. She was there. She could have fielded it, but just scooted underneath the glove.
Emma Jennis now the number 9 batter. So Kaufman over at first. Well, the errors were a problem for Spirit Lake the first time these teams played. You could very easily argue they've been a problem for Spencer tonight. Swing and a miss, and down to second goes Kaufman.
She was stealing all the way, and the ball scooted away from Matea Lowe on that, so easily down to second base is Kaufman on the stolen base.
0-1 to Jennis, the number 9 batter. Then we'll see Olson back to the top of the order. Runner at second, nobody out. The 0-1.
Look out.
On that third base side.
Wow.
Oh, my. Coach. Give her a glove over there or something.
Man, she's still got the reflexes.
She does.
She's still got those reflexes. Emma Jennis way out in front of that one, and that bounced high and came right by the left hip.
You and I
of Coach Fisher
are on the ground over there.
No, I would have caught it.
Yeah, maybe. This one is going to be popped up out of play. Third base side. Good hustle by Kate Larson. She was a few steps away from having a chance at that one in foul left field territory. 0-2 to Emma Jennis.
I love third base. That was my favorite position.
0-2 to Jennis. She's playing at third base, of course. You were telling me how you had some guys that like to play even with the bag and slow pitch, which that's dangerous enough. But
that's me. That's where I'd play.
Foul back by Jennis. She likes to play way up in front.
Most of them, you can see Huckfeld right now is about a step in front. She's about 3-4 steps in front of that yet. So she really scoots it up there.
0-2 to Emma Jennis. And Woodall delivers. That one's going to be in the dirt. Good stop by Lowe, the catcher. 1-2 now to Jennis. Runner at second in Kaufman. 8-1, the Indians leading the Tigers. If you're just joining us, we're in the bottom of the 5th. And the pitch sails high. Runner's going to get down to third.
Wild pitch on that one.
So really a runner in scoring position now for Emma Jennis. Emma with a bunt single in the second. She would score a run, struck out in the 4th. 2-2 count here. And Woodall delivers. Hit pretty soundly into left. And
that's hit real hard.
Beyond the glove of Larson. And got to go base hit there.
Yeah, that was hit real hard.
In fact, I'll just go RBI double.
Yeah, Larson took 2 steps to her right, and it sailed over her glove. That was hit really hard.
Didn't have much of a shot on that one. Scoring is Kaufman, and Spirit Lake has made it a 9-1 ball game. Now top of the order, Carly Olson. And that one's going to be low ball 1. Runner will stay put at second in Jennis. Olson tonight, 2 for 2, was also hit by a pitch, had a 2 RBI single and a single at the middle.
She scored a run. Pretty productive.
1-0. And strike at the knees now, 1-1. Tournament softball begins a week from tomorrow for Class 3A. Spirit Lake will host George Little Rock Central Lyon in the late game that evening at 7 o'clock on Q102. Take note. 1-1 pitch. And they're going to say...
Stayed up.
Okay, 2-1.
Stayed up.
Earlier on next Wednesday, the 15th at 5 o'clock here at Spirit Lake, will be Okoboji and ELC. And we're also going to carry that game on Q102 as well. 2-1, 3-1 now. Olsen, a good eye at the plate.
Well, 3 out of 4 times that she's been up, she's taken it to a 3-ball count. She stretches it out so far, makes the pitchers work so much for her at-bats.
Woodall really has a hop here on her delivery. This one's going to be ball 4. Runner will stay put at second.
And that's the
Kaufman.
First walk given up by Woodall.
Yeah, Woodall has only given up the 1 hit so far. 1 strikeout, 1 walk, 1 hit batter. 9-1 in favor of the Indians. Olsen at first.
Gonna have
Kaufman
a sub
at
here.
second.
We're going to have a substitute going out in left field.
So Spencer's going to bring in, let me
23.
Get a number here on that. It is going to be Elise Ament. All right. So we got Jenness at second, Olsen at first, Carly Jo Ehrensdorf now. And this one's going to be foul, third base side, well out of play for strike 1.
Turned way on that one, got way out in front, fouled it way over both fences. It's running over across the street over there.
Ehrensdorf with the walk, also had a single to left, scored a run tonight, flew out to right as well. No outs. 0-1 pitch from Woodall. Swing and a miss, now strike 2. So we mentioned the games that'll be here in Spirit Lake next Wednesday. Other half, well, it's not really the other half, it's the other games in the bracket. As some of those games are actually on opposite sides of the brackets, featuring the top seeds on each half of the bracket. The bottom halves will have Boyd and Hall Rock Valley hosting or playing Sheldon. That one's going to be popped up, and it'll be caught. No, Woodall will drop it.
That's an infield fly
rule.
Batter is out.
So batter is out. So there's out 1. Stella Donkersloot now. She's 2 for 3 with a couple of hits, a single and a double, a couple of RBIs, a run scored as well tonight. Runners at first and second with now 1 away in this bottom of the 5th inning. 9-1 Spirit Lake leading. The pitch. This one's going to be hit right over at third.
Wow.
Line drive. Will they double her up? No. The ball gets away from the first baseman.
Move the runners up.
Runners are going to move up. So we'll go L5 for out number 2. But then you got to go an error there.
That's going to move the runners up, yep. Throw went a little errant, but it was catchable. So E3.
Or, yeah, I think you're right. E3.
It was catchable.
Yeah. So, Izzy Backus now with 2 away. This one in the dirt. Run's going to score from third. Runner's going to move up to third as well. So scoring from third, Jenness on a pass ball. Second run in of the inning. Olsen down to third. 10-1 in favor of the Indians. 2 away. And it's ball 1 here to Izzy Backus. Woodall delivers. Stays high. 2-0.
Hitters count here right now, 2-0. She can watch the pitches.
So the other half of that 3A Region 1 bracket, we've got Boyd and Hall Rock Valley and Sheldon in the early game at Sioux Center. The late game has Sioux Center and Unity. And I'll tell you what, at least that second game is kind of in anybody's game, I think. Inside, 3-0. 10-1 in favor of the Indians. 3-0 here to Izzy Backus. Olsen over at third. Woodall delivers. High ball 4. So there's her second walk given up. Runners at the corners now for Ellie Carney. Reached on an error and scored a run in the 4th. Flew out and also struck out tonight.
Courtesy pinch runner here.
All right.
It's Farmer.
So we'll make a note of that. 2 outs. Spencer will try to get to the 6th inning here if they can. Farmer is wearing number 8. Here's Ellie Carney. First pitch Going to be hit into left field. That is deep, and it goes to the fence, and the ball game is over.
That should do it. Score the run.
Scoring
give her a double. Yep.
Is Olson.
Give her a double on that. Ellie Carney finally tagged one. She's been waiting all night for that, and she got into one. She bounced it to the fence and easily scored the run for the winning run. 10-run rule on that one by Ellie Carney with the RBI double.
Ending at third is Farmer, and the Indians pick up the win here tonight. Spirit Lake 11-1 in 5 innings. Well, you could say they avenged the earlier loss tonight, Clyde, for
big
sure.
time.
But I think you also have to say that Spencer, error-wise tonight, didn't do themselves any favors
especially in that 4th inning when they had the 3 of them, and then they picked up 2 more this inning that scored some runs. But
how much of that is just the fact that Spirit Lake, once they hit the ball, they're just really aggressive.
Yeah, they're just going. Yep, very much contact-ridden. And once that ball is going, they're just on the base paths flying around them.
11-1 Spirit Lake with the win in 5 innings. Spencer falling to 5-7. Spirit Lake improving to 10-2. We're going to take a timeout. Our post-game show is on the way with Doctors Norland and Cornwall at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. That's after this on KUOO and ExploreKaboji.com.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames and the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
Yeah.
Rogers Auto and Tire Service in Milford is now Boji Auto Repair. Ben is experienced in servicing all makes and models, brakes, tires, oil changes, and more. Boji Auto Repair will get you back up and running in no time. Boji Auto Repair is situated behind Sunshine Foods in Milford. Good luck to all area teams.
Okoboji Realty is a proud supporter of the Spirit Lake athletes and all the young athletes involved and driven for success. Good luck from Amy Maris and Mickey Harrington, real estate agents with Okoboji Realty. Dedicated to community, dedicated to you.
Pizza Ranch of Spirit Lake is proud to sponsor the great local athletes in the Iowa Great Lakes. When great food meets great prices, it has to be Pizza Ranch. Pizza, chicken, salad, whatever you're in the mood for, it has to be Pizza Ranch in Spirit Lake. Your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions, recipes, your weekly ad, and the latest edition of Seasons. Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of all students, wishing them a good year academically and athletically.
Whether it's a flooded basement or damaged carpets, Steamway Cleaning has the tools and professional service to restore the beauty of your floors. Steamway Cleaning also provides duct cleaning, odor removal, and much more, plus 24-hour emergency services. Call Steamway Cleaning in Spirit Lake.
What does it mean to be on a team? It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest teams support student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest, member FDIC.
Jason Jacobs along with Clyde Erke. The final in this one, 11-1. Spirit Lake gets the win in 5 innings. Our post-game show, courtesy of Doctors Norland and Cornwall at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. We've got some seniors are going to join us here on the post-game show. Clyde, I'll let you hand her over here.
Scoot it over here, first one in.
We'll bring Izzy Backus in here to start things off. Congratulations, Izzy, on a nice win here this evening.
Thank you.
All right, well, tell us about this one. I'm sure, getting this one back after you guys lost that game down in Spencer was a priority this evening.
Oh, yeah, no, it was definitely a different atmosphere when we pulled up to the game today. We were ready to come and kick some butt tonight.
Did that loss to Spencer earlier in the year kind of motivate you guys a little bit, though?
Yeah, definitely. We realized a lot of different things from that game, like we need better communication throughout the field, and tonight I really think we showed a great show of the communication between the players, and it was just a fun game to play.
Well, as far as being a senior leader on this team, Izzy, you got to feel good about this win tonight. But tell me about the year so far with this, the crazy thing that's been going on. Give me your thoughts on the whole year.
It's been great to be able to play. I've got two of my best friends by me all the time, so that's been awesome, and we've been playing pretty well, and I'm really proud of our team and how we've been doing, and it's just an awesome time with everybody.
Playing really well, and the defense came through tonight again, had some great defensive plays. Morgan Fine did a great job on the mound, so congratulations on the big win.
Thank you.
And a great season. Thank you very much for your
Izzy.
career.
Thanks.
Izzy, you want to say hi to anybody before we let you go?
I'll say hi to my parents. It's
Of course,
my
you
first
gotta do
time
that.
on the radio, so you're.
We'll let you pass it off here.
Were they listening?
Oh, man. Let's bring in Emma Jennis now. Congratulations, Emma, on a nice win here tonight.
Thank you very much.
So let's talk about, Coach mentioned that you come up with some big hits. You had a couple of nice hits here this evening, including that RBI double out there to left. Tell me about that one.
Oh, well, honestly, recently I've been struggling hitting, so I've been really focusing on the basics like foot placement and, waiting for the ball to come to me. And so I was really anxious and ready to get a hit, so I was pretty happy about it.
Well, you weren't struggling tonight. 2 for 3 in the night, an RBI, 2 runs scored, a double. That's pretty good right there for a number 9 hitter.
Can you tell me about playing over at third base? Clyde and I were talking about, where you line up. You're well in front of that bag over there at third.
Mm-hmm.
What's kind of your game plan over at third in terms of your placement over there? Because I don't know. I don't think you could get me to play that close, Coach.
Well, I really rely on pure reaction. So I kind of anticipate I'm ready for every ball to come to me, and just everyone has to expect the ball to come to them. So you have to read the situation, whether it's a bunt situation or if they're going to get a hit off them. So just have to read the hitter.
Well, and you've been playing it long enough, so you're going to know, okay, where's that pitch going to go? What's that kind of pitch is going to be?
Right.
Can you scoot up? Can you do that? So good job at third base
Right.
all your whole career.
Thank
But you
you.
picked up that hitting tonight. Great job out there.
Thank you.
Let's let you hand it off. Anybody you want to say hi to before I let you go?
Hello to my family.
Way to go. Congratulations,
Thank
Emma,
you.
and best luck the rest of the way.
Thank you very much.
Emma Jennis joining us here on our post-game show from Doctors Norland and Cornwall at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. And last but not least, we'll bring in Carly Olson. And Carly, congratulations this evening.
Thank you.
Carly, they always look to you to kind of get things started, and I could tell right away on that first at-bat that you knew that was going to hit you right away.
But that had to hurt. It kind of rolled right up there, didn't it? I mean,
I knew I got down early in the count, kind of let a couple pitches go by that I should have swung out earlier, and I just knew at that point I needed to do whatever I could for my team to get on base, and that was the way I could do it at that at-bat.
So bases are loaded there at the end of that first inning, and you didn't get anybody across, but what was kind of the thought process then, the next time everybody got up there?
I think we all kind of saw that we were going to be able to get on base this game, and if we kept the momentum going, kept getting runners on, that we were going to be able to punch some runs across. So it didn't end our way the first inning, not getting any runs across, but it was great momentum being able to get the bases loaded and kind of get us some base runners that we weren't able to get at Spencer last time we played him.
you talked about your thought process in that first at-bat. You got behind right away, but then the next 3 at-bats you had, you stretched out to three-ball count. Give me your thoughts on that. I told JJ, you're like Joe Mauer playing baseball. He just let a lot of them go by. So great job out there. Give me your thoughts on those 3.
Yeah, I guess I was just going in there knowing that I was going to get my pitch to hit, and I was kind of waiting for that one. And sometimes that came at the second or third pitch of the at-bat, and sometimes it didn't come till later on in the at-bat. And I tried to be a little bit more aggressive when we had bases or runners on, and then when there weren't runners on, I was just trying to get us a base runner. So whatever I could do there.
So offensively, great job again tonight. 2 for 2 in the night, on base 4 times with a hit by pitch and a walk. Scored 2 runs, had 2 RBIs. But also the home plate. You're behind that home plate for 4.5 years now. Just a fantastic job behind that home plate for your whole career. Give us your thought process as far as Morgan Fine throwing the ball tonight.
You really can't say enough about how Morgan threw tonight. She made my job really easy back there. She was hitting her spots, just throwing really well. And it's fun to see an 8th grader step out there just with the confidence that she has and just be able to throw that well.
Yeah, she did a great job.
She did.
Congratulations on a great career.
Thank you.
I'm glad to watch it all the way through,
Thank
Carly.
you. Thank you for all your coverage.
Thank you so much, Carly Olson, joining us here in our post-game show. We'll bring in Coach Fisher now. Congratulations, Coach, on another nice win, and you get to avenge that earlier loss tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a fun night.
Let's talk a little bit about the offense, because not only do you get the hits, but you just force teams to have to make that throw.
Yeah, definitely. That's exactly what we stress, We want to put the ball in play. We want to hit it hard. A lot of things have to happen if you put it in play. They have to field it cleanly, make a good throw, and catch it in order to get you out. So, and we preach a lot about getting hard down the line. You'll see Mckenzie Kaufman. She puts the ball in play. They see her running down the line. They're already rattled a little bit. So it doesn't matter where she hits it. If she puts it in play, there's a 99% chance that she's going to get on base.
Showed tonight on that last time
Absolutely.
she got on, that little dribble right behind there. Second baseman saw, I better hurry, and when he took her eye off the ball and didn't even field it.
Yep.
This is another, tonight is another example. I think that in this conference this year, there's just a lot of really good softball because, maybe Spencer got the win down there tonight, but you guys, here you win 11-1 at home tonight.
Yeah, tonight was one of our best games that we played all year. I was just really proud of every single girl that stepped out on the field. Morgan pitched a phenomenal game tonight. She was able to get ahead of batters. Her changeup was working well. Her curve was working well. And Spencer's got a really tough top of the lineup, but she was able to keep them off balance, keep them uncomfortable in the box. And, our defense was able to make plays when they needed to, but I was really impressed with Morgan's job tonight.
Congratulations, another Lakes Conference Championship co-champions with ELC this year. Obviously, it's a little bit of a different year, but you're still going to get another conference opponent, and Western Christian coming up, and Western's always got a pretty salty group, it seems
definitely.
like.
Western is always super athletic, so we know they're going to put the ball in play. We know we're going to have to be ready defensively. But we've really been stressing in practice. Everybody's got a pre-plan. The girls have to tell their teammate where they're going with the ball before it comes to them every single pitch and expect it coming to them. Even if they haven't gotten a ball all game and it's the bottom of the sixth inning, they got to think that this next ball is coming to me and they got to know where they're going with it before it's hit to them. So tonight everybody was pre-planning. And they had a plan offensively too. So we were able to work individually with the hitters this morning, just 10, 15-minute sessions with each of them and just get them confident in the box no matter what the pitcher's throwing. And I think it really paid off today.
And we would be wrong to not mention your three seniors here this evening on this senior night. And I'm just really glad that they got to have this season to have this senior night. And, man, they've all added a lot to this program over the last few years.
Yeah, absolutely. All three of those girls are they're just a pleasure to be around every single day. I've got a 1-year-old daughter, and I would be perfectly happy if she grew up to be just like any three of those girls. And I think that's the biggest compliment that you can give as a person, and that's just the people that they are. They're obviously tremendous softball players, and they've contributed so much to our program throughout their careers. And I'm looking forward to the time that we have left and hoping that we can extend it as long as we possibly can.
Coach, we're going to see you a week from tomorrow for tournament play. Best of luck here on the rest of the regular season, and we'll see you next Wednesday, okay?
Sounds good. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much, Rachel Fisher, joining us here in the post-game show. Indians win tonight 11-1 in 5 innings over Spencer and Clyde Erkey. Should we run on a few stats here before we wrap things up here this evening?
Try and catch up on some of those
I've
real
got,
quick.
I'll give some of the Spirit Lake ones,
right,
at least that I've got. Carly Olson, I had her 2 for 2 this evening. She had a walk. She was hit by a pitch. 2 runs scored this evening, and a couple of RBIs as well.
Yep.
Carly Jo Ahrensdorf 1 for 4 tonight with a run and a walk. Also Stella Donkersloot 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs and a run scored. Izzy Backus, I had her with a walk this evening. Ellie Carney 1 for 4 this evening. She had an RBI as well. That was the game-ending.
Game-ending double, yep.
Yep, and then Taylor Schneider tonight scored a run for the Indians, reached on an error. Brenna Benge this evening 1 for 2 with a run scored. Mckenzie Kaufman tonight would reach on an error, score a run, reached on an error 2 times and scored a couple of runs for the Indians. Emma Jennis this evening 2 for 3, a couple of runs scored, and an RBI this evening. Again, the winning pitcher, Morgan Fine, goes all 5 innings. I have her given up just the 2 hits, the 1 run. It was an unearned run. A strikeout and a walk tonight.
And those 2 hits were from Jeremy Merchant in the number 2 batter, had an RBI or had a single in the first inning and a single in the third, and that was the only 2 hits, a walk and a strikeout. So great job by Morgan Fine, the winning pitcher tonight. Totals for tonight, Spirit Lake 11 runs on 9 hits. They committed 3 errors, left 6 runners on base. As I said, Morgan Fine, the winning pitcher, goes 2 innings with those 2 hits and 1 run unearned. For the Spirit Lake, or for the Spencer Tigers, 1 run on 2 hits. They committed 6 errors, costly errors, but that's where Spirit Lake gets them rattled. They get them going on the bases, get them a little bit rattled. They left 4 runners on base. Losing pitcher tonight, Emily English.
Coming up next for Spencer, I'll pull up their schedule here. they've got a little time before they start tournament play in 4A. They are actually also going to be at Western Christian tomorrow night. And then they've got a good Algona team coming up here on Friday. And then they'll play Storm Lake in regional play on July 16th down at Storm Lake for a Region 1 quarterfinal. For Spirit Lake, they will also next up face Western Christian. That'll be a couple nights from tonight over in Hull. And then they will host Sioux City North on Friday. And then the tournament play against George Little Rock Central Line, a 7 o'clock start in 3A Region 1. That'll be a Q102 matchup. Take note of that. And the early game on Q102 at 5 o'clock that day will be Okoboji and Esterville Lincoln Central. And Clyde and I will have both of those matchups for you next Wednesday on Q102. Full sports schedule anytime at ExploreOkoboji.com. Thank you to Mitch running the ExploreOkoboji.com video stream tonight. Mary doing a great job back at Mission Control as well. Thanks to all of our wonderful sports sponsors who make our broadcast possible. 11-1, Spirit Lake wins in 5 innings over Spencer. Good night from Spirit Lake.